Hi, my name is Brad Lampton, and this is my EDTC 6332 debriefing. And my debriefing is going to be over Microsoft Office 2013 training in Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. And my learning tool that I chose to deliver my project over is going to be Blackboard course sites. And I chose this because I've used this in the past with previous courses, and I really enjoy it and how it works and how it brings everything together and its ease of use. Um, so to begin, I just chose this course sites, and my main thing at the beginning, what I plan to do for my project, is to have my learners log in to the Blackboard course sites and have them attend an orientation to get familiar with Blackboard and understand how it works and how they're going to be navigating through the system. And then also for them to practice using Blackboard and opening videos, responding to discussion questions, and answering a short quiz within my lessons that I'm going to create for the learners. Also, I'll have them reflect on and evaluate the use of the Blackboard course sites through staff development courses that we're going to use throughout in the IT department to illustrate. And the purpose of my instructional unit is because I work at UT Health Science Center in Tyler, and within the 6 individual medical branches located through Texas, they have over 4,000 employees, and as of now, they're using Microsoft 2010, and we're going to slowly migrate to 2013, which has a completely different interface compared to 2010. So our current employees and our new incoming employees will need a basic training or overhaul training of how to locate the different functions of the Office utility program, such as Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. So through this, I felt like this would be a good thing to show the incoming employees and the new employees to create this. And I work in the IT department, and we're going to have our training session within the IT department where we can bring up employees and new employees and teach them how to use and to navigate the new Office 2013, so they won't be so dumbfounded and nervous about using it when they're out in front of public and on their job. And in my lesson 1, I'm going to cover the basic uses of Microsoft Word, and then in lesson 2, my goal is to cover Microsoft Office Excel, the basic functions in that one. And in lesson 3, I talk about PowerPoint and its basic uses and features and functions and different setup, how the new interface works. So far, I finished my lesson 1 with the instructional video. I'm also going to insert some uh, clip arts so I can show you manually and then video, which will give the learner a better idea. Whichever way they learn, it'll give that learner a better aspect of grasping the learning that's being taught to them. And in this one, this is just a few clip arts that I took from my my project. And in here is just, a simple insert and how to insert some art or a screenshot that you've taken off of a screen that you're using. And it's a lesson that talks about illustrating, inserting images into a Word document. And I felt this would be an important thing because a lot of our employees take screenshots and take quick notes and email them to each other. And I felt this would be a great useful tool for the incoming employees and the current employees to show them how to get to this area. And to continue, I'm going to show you lesson 2. Now within lesson 2, I talk about Microsoft Excel, and these are 2 more screenshots that I wanted to show you guys. I have my videos completed for lesson 1 and lesson 2, And in lesson 3, I'm still almost done. I was just trying to, tweak some other things. So I'm not completely done with lesson 3 yet. But as far as lesson 2, this one's talking about illustration, inserting objects into Excel to give the learner a better view of what they're trying to show the person that they're trying to illustrate something to. And I felt this would be a cool little thing for them to know, just a simple feature in Excel that they can use. And it talks about illustrating and inserting an image or some type of shape so you can enhance your Excel project or spreadsheet that you're currently working on at the time. And on to lesson 3. And as far as my lessons, I have my videos completed for lessons 1 and 2, but I didn't insert them into this because it's a debriefing. But in my finished product, I'm going to have how to clip screenshots along with the video. But as far as lesson 3, I talk about Microsoft PowerPoint and inserting different images and the functions and the different navigations and how they're moved around in 2013 to show the current employee and the new employees of how to get to this area if they're going to use PowerPoint for a certain project or presentation that they're going to show or teach another person or another group that they need to talk to. And I felt this would be a great useful tool for the learners to learn and illustrate it to them and have them demonstrate it to me, along with answer some quiz questions along the way. My overall lessons learned while working with the creation of this project is to really pay attention to detail of the instructions, because as I was working through my lessons, I noticed sometimes I had to go back and re-edit some things to make it easier for the learner to understand. And at first I was going to have just video, but I felt maybe the screenshots would help different types of learners, and that's why I did my screenshots along with the video to help all types of learners. And that would, in my opinion, will help all grasp it and understand it, and they can go back and relearn and teach themselves just in case they lose touch with what they learned previously. And just to have an overall understanding of the topic at hand, because if you have a better understanding about the topic, you're more relaxed, and then the learner sees you relaxed and they can ask you questions, and you're more responsive and giving them more detailed answers to help them and guide them along the way throughout the lesson that you're teaching them, and that makes them comfortable and want to learn more. And whatever software or program that you're going to use, do research on it and make sure you're knowledgeable about it so you can explain it to the learner. It's just like understanding the topic. You want to understand the software or program that you're going to teach and use to demonstrate to the learner, because the more you know about that software or program, the more you can go into detail and show them better ways of using it and to navigate them through it, so they won't be scared and afraid of using the program, and they have an understanding about it too. And lastly, make sure you're organized. Everything I've learned so far is to make having things organized makes your work go really smoothly and flawlessly, and you're able to demonstrate, go back and know exactly what you need to touch on, make notes, make little pin marks and notes to illustrate to the learner, and go back. Maybe you need to reiterate something that didn't quite go well with the learner, so you can go back, go through your notes, have them organized, and if the learner needs to go back to learn something, it's organized and they can go back to and pinpoint that exact location where they can go back and relearn something. So organization is a really big key. So I felt like the overall lessons learned, and I think things that would be really handy for future people creating projects and understanding learners would make sure you have detailed instructions, an understanding of the topic, knowledgeable about the software along with the program that you're going to use, and be organized. It's a really big help. And as far as my project deadline, it's lesson one. I'm 100% complete with that, with the script screenshots and my video. I've completed that for lesson one. Along with lesson two, I've created my screenshots and my video. And lesson three, I'm 60% completed with that, but there's some things I'm tweaking and want to really get some better detail about it so the learner can really understand it, because I felt like I wasn't really understanding that part on lesson three, and I felt like there's some more useful things that I can add to have the learner go back and have a better understanding about it. Because if I can understand it clearly, I feel like the learner will be able to understand it clearly. And as far as my overall project status, I'm about 85% complete, and I feel this within the next 2 days I'll be 100% complete with all my screenshots, all my videos, and all my lessons complete, my quizzes, and the overall project 100% complete, whereas it is able to be turned in, to be graded, and scrutinized. And if you have any questions, concerns about my project, or either some constructive criticism, please let me know. I'm all about changing and improving my project and improving myself. So any questions or any suggestions, please feel free to comment or let me know, because I'm more than willing to change or learn more, because I love to learn. So thank you for your time and good luck.